Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by ACHARA KIRK.
What's up?
We've got a How It Should Have Ended here. How Top Gun Should Have Ended Remastered.
Ooh.
I'm guessing that means that they've put this out a while ago and they just kind of like cleaned up the animation and, redid it. Overhauled the animation to make it nicer. Updated it. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you guys, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, please, bell icon, all notifications, and pretty please vote this up to let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Full disclosure, I've never seen the original How Top Gun Should Have Ended from How It Should Have Ended, so. But I am a big fan of Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, maybe like Top Gun Maverick. It's so good, this remastered one, you don't even need to see the original.
Heresy. Okay, here we go.
No, it is advised to see the original before watching Maverick.
I feel the need for jet engines to create thrust in order to have differential pressure on the wings, which achieves aerodynamic lift at high velocity. Ow! No, man. It's I feel the need for speed. Oh. Well, what did I say?
We're in deep out here, Maverick. How about some help? Engage!
I got your MiG dead ahead, Ice. Don't worry, buddy. I got tone. Firing.
Great shot, Mav. Thanks.
Yeah, no sweat, pal. Let's get the rest of these suckers.
We got one on our tail. Don't worry, I'm here for you, Mav. I got him.
Nice work, my friend. You got skills.
Thanks for the compliment, brother. Look out, there's another one.
Dead, baby.
Nice job. Thanks for helping out a friend in need.
Hey, I couldn't have done it without you.
You're the best.
No, you're the best.
No way. You're the best.
You're the best.
No, I couldn't be the best. You're the best.
You are.
What the heck is going on up there?
You guys sure are chums all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm sort of shocked at all this change in character.
Right?
All the way.
Watch the burning. Kablow!
Yeah! Remaining MiGs are bugging out because of our teamwork and kindness.
We are laughing.
You are still dangerous. But you can be my wingman anytime. My real best friend is dead because of you.
Wow.
She took my wheel.
God.
Oh my
That's right, he
God.
was on ER. I forgot about that.
Great balls of flames.
He was on the kitchen. There are some really dated references that I feel like a lot of the younger folks won't understand. Okay, so yeah, that actor, Anthony, whatever his name is, I forgot his real name, Anthony something. He was on ER for years. And that's where I knew him from until I went back and watched Top Gun. I'm like, oh, you ever see like a TV show and you become like familiar with that actor's face as being part of that TV show? And then you find out they were like in a movie you watched as a kid and you're like, oh, I had like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so for the longest time, I didn't even realize it was him until I went back and watched it again. And so at the very end, you had Tom Cruise jumping up and down on the couch. You know what that is?
Oh, yeah. That's the
Oprah reference.
Winfrey show.
Yeah.
When he was declaring his love
Exactly.
for, yes,
Never forget.
Katie Holmes.
Exactly. You know, the characters shifting their relationship with each other as a result of like a victory, I feel like that's totally plausible. I mean, that totally happens, right? When you do something together and you triumph together.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it is a little weird now that they call it out. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. But also, it makes a nice arc for the story. That's something that they repeated again. It's like, oh, Iceman was a real dick.
Yeah.
And then through the power of friendship and cooperation, they became friendsies at the end. Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Why not?
It feels good, goddammit.
Exactly. Positive messaging
That's what we
in
need.
movies is what we need.
Yeah.
The world is a crazy place. There's enough bad shit going on.
Exactly.
I just want to believe that we can all become friends at the end.
Oh, by the by, there's one of the famous like YouTube lawyers whose name I can't remember right now because he's so famous. But like he's like the most famous lawyer on YouTube right now. He looks like John Krasinski a little bit. That's my opinion anyway. He did a whole breakdown with a former military guy who's now a lawyer talking about all the laws that were broken in Top Gun. And it's a startling amount of laws were severely just terribly broken in Top Gun, right down to like things that were happening on the ground, not being an officer and a gentleman. Like there's an actual law like saying you're not being an officer and a gentleman or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
like Tom Cruise broke that law because he went into the women's bathroom to pursue the lady who was like advising the team. I forgot her name.
Oh.
But you know, the one he falls in love with in the, in the movie.
Yeah.
Following her into the bathroom could have got him court-martialed. That's just one of like a litany of things that he did in the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, well, I like the movie still, so fuck off. It's fun, okay? Jesus. But I can see the bad influence that the movie could have. Like, you know, a lot of young people might see that movie and then go into the military and want to be Maverick themselves and then find out that they can't have a dope code name because the code names are never that cool, apparently.
Oh, really?
According to that video, yeah. According to that guy who was also in, like, the military, he's like, yeah, your code names are never that cool.
Like what? Like example?
They're usually something stupid, almost like, kind of like it was born out of hazing you. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, so it's something that you would not necessarily, because he walks up and introduces himself as I'm Maverick to the chick, and the military guy in the video is like, yeah, you wouldn't do that. Your code name is going to be it's not going to be something you'd want to share with someone because it's not cool.
Like asshat.
Yeah, like exactly. Your name could be asshat, and like, why would you walk up and say, hey, my name's asshat? It's never going to be that nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like some of the things that Tom Cruise was doing, well, throughout the film, he was constantly disobeying orders. Like that's like a running joke in the movie, right? If you did that, you'd immediately be court-martialed. You wouldn't be put back in the air after doing something like that. They need people who can follow orders.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
that's true. That following orders is very important in the military.
But Maverick is so good, he can't be ignored.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right.
you can't ground him. You can't take away his wings because he's so good. As we all know, he didn't win Top Gun, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Val Kilmer did.
Yeah.
That's why Tom Cruise was brought back for Top Gun Maverick. Totally makes sense. The excuse is that Iceman fought for him. For some reason.
And also, he's the only one who's crazy enough to figure out how to do that mission in the quickest way possible.
That's true.
Yeah, because no one else would be crazy enough to even think that they could do that.
Again, a multitude of instances where Tom Cruise just breaks the law and he still gets away with it.
Yeah.
But
Because he's so good.
But it's fun. It's a movie, so it's fine. But it is interesting and educational to learn about the other side of it and go, okay, well, none of this. You know, I know that a lot of astrophysicists, when they watch movies, they just check their brain at the door. Like when Neil deGrasse Tyson like picks apart films like Gravity or whatever, he's just doing it for entertainment, for being amusing, but he doesn't actually care about that shit. Well, actually, he might be a bad example because he's very persnickety. But there's other astrophysicists who they don't care. It's like, it's a movie. I'm not there to judge the film's science.
Yeah.
I'm there to enjoy it.
Yeah.
If the film gets it right, like Mission to Mars, whatever it was with Matt Damon, then cool, extra awesome. But otherwise, they don't give a shit. And so I think that oftentimes military people really don't care. It's just that, okay, if you want to know, like, this is all the things that were technically wrong with the movie.
Right.
But, like, otherwise, it's a fun film, you know? It makes for a cool, compelling story, and it does its job and gets a lot of people invigorated enough that they maybe want to go and be a pilot themselves, you know? So, that's the point.
What, that Top Gun was an advertisement for the military?
That's my running conspiracy theory.
Okay.
You know?
Gotcha. Well, it was a good one.
I mean, Jared Bruckheimer is definitely out to make money. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's like, oh, this would be a good action film that would make $1 billion or whatever, and
Yeah.
it made a considerable amount.
He's super good at doing those types of action
It
films.
made so much money that they went back and made a sequel right away.
Yeah.
You know, in the grand scheme of things, 30 years is not long. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Still here. But anyway, I enjoyed this, and hopefully you guys do too. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.